Welcome to Cruise Master by Vehicle Components Camper Trailer of the Year. We've brought 25 of Australia's best camper trailers to a beautiful section of northern New South Wales rainforest and recruited the country's most experienced judges to run their eyes over them. Let's see how it goes. Like a flying V electric guitar, the Terra Trek TTE is a high voltage, completely unique, hand-built camper designed specially for serious off-road, outback, expedition style touring. Super light, super quick to set up, and with an absolute bootload of storage, the TTE is immediately recognisable as an adventure-ready machine, but it's underneath where it really comes into its own. The chassis, drawbar, high-set ride height and suspension system make it an absolute bully when out on the rough stuff. The TTE will handle like silk over the bumpiest, harshest terrain you put it through. But let's hear what the judges have to say. The Terra Trek was a different looking beast, David.
This is another one of those campers where the concept is minimalist in terms of size, so you sleep on the top in a rooftopper type tent. Come from a guy who's had a lot of passion for the work in the outback, travel in the outback, taking people on guided tours. He wanted a camper that would go down a track, any track.
There's been a lot of work in the undercarriage. They're actually upgrade parts for Land Cruisers, so there's probably $1,200 worth of just links alone. And then it goes through, big Land Cruiser bushes for all the suspension, 200 series, springs, airbags, shocks. The whole thing, alloy construction, under a ton, and it's just simply massive.
I think this is the first camper I've seen of its anywhere near its tear and gross rating that had a 125 by 125 mil drawbar and exceptional reversing angles as well. So you can really jackknife this thing right around in the bush without taking out your tail lights or anything like that. If you love your rooftop tents, you'll love the simplicity. They've done a really good job. This isn't, putting in a conventional rooftop tent. They've actually made their own and done a really good job of it as well. They've actually used some of the fibres out of boating industry.
He's designed it from the ground up, from the suspension all the way to the rooftop tent. So in terms of innovation, amazing. For long-term touring, you can certainly pack plenty of food to, feed yourselves and the family for weeks. The fridge on this camper is in the front toolbox at the drawbar. Concept being that if you pull over on the side of the road and you just want to grab a drink or whatever, it sort of falls to hand easily there.
It looks tough, it is tough. It's quite functional. It just needs a little bit of love and a little bit more time to really develop all those little fine things.
I think the important thing to remember that at this price, you're not buying stuff, you're buying an experience, and that same mentality's gone through everything. It's not fancy because it's not supposed to be.